At second, I think I think the Mercedes will get at least a 5-second penalty for that, if not more.
It wasn't his best race today, but when you got a bad race, you just got to get the points. You just got to get the points.
Yeah.
He made a few mistakes. Right?
Oh, he did.
He should have, like, last lap, I don't know why he went, he should have done the switchback. He'd have got Russell down the second straight, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I've just realised maybe I should alter my setup. Very tiny.
Oh, yeah.
But trouble is, I don't know which is the best way to do it.
The stage is...
It's obviously not locked into my setups.
Okay,
no.
Here we go. I know what you can do.
Hello.
Don't let me down.
Hello.
Hello, Carl.
I see the real life F1 spot for do the F1 game a bullshit safety car.
As well, yeah. Yeah.
How are you anyway? How are you?
I'm okay, mate, although I've done my flipping foot in.
Oh God, how did you do that?
I was getting out the taxi last night and I put my foot on one of the tiles out the front and it wobbled. And that was the end of that. But it's alright, I've just tried using my pedals and it's not painful at all. Well, not at all is a big exaggeration, but I can drive, put it that way.
Oh, that's good, that's good. That's good, at least you can, at least it's not got a hospital or anything.
No, I just probably sprained it, damaged the muscles or something. It's not like swollen. If it is swollen, it's very, very minuscule, so...
I didn't believe that till I saw that. That was McLaren's first ever win at Bahrain. That's crazy to think about.
I didn't realise that until they said it.
How long
didn't realise that.
It's effectively, the Bahrain own half of McLaren, so it's effectively another home race. That's...
Yeah, it is, isn't it? 2 seconds, lads, I'm cold.
I thought they would have won it in Lewis Hamilton's days. I thought they would have won it back then, I guess they didn't. So, my best quali time is a 28. It's a 28-1.
Ooh, Dad, what's yours?
28-0, but...
Oh God, you pair close then.
But Rich is doing 27. I think Rich is 27.
Oh, don't worry about Rich. Let him go and flip and disappear off.
I've got a bit of advice. Do not use the medium tyre. They are awful. The medium tyre for me is dog shit.
Well, Dad, I think Dad said he's going to do... Did you say you're doing medium, hard, Dad?
No, I'm doing soft, hard, soft.
Oh, okay.
There's not much difference in degradation between the soft and the hard, and the soft is a lot quicker.
The idea being that if I start on soft and it's a safety car, I go on the hards.
Yeah.
If there's another one, then I may consider, depending on when it is, going on the mediums.
Yep.
Or because we've had a safety car and I've had a couple more laps, I should easily be able to get it through to the softs.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I did a race the other day.
Harder strategy. So you get 2 sets of hards for the race, and you still get 1 set of mediums. But yeah.
I tried that. I tried it. It was just for me. I tried it, and on 100% difficulty, I came second, 7 seconds behind Max.
Max is fucking OP on.
When I did soft, hard, soft.
Oh, balls.
I won the race by 15 seconds.
Oh, wow, okay.
So there was 22 seconds difference. So if I can avoid mistakes, I think soft, hard, soft. The trouble is, what you have to do on the last lap of the soft is not attack 2 particular corners.
Say hello to Dad.
Do you hear that?
I think that race has changed my driver of the year so far. I put Russell back my driver of the year so far. He's really on it this year. He's really on it.
He's doing well.
He's going to get a penalty for. He's going to get a penalty for DRS, but to get.
He's doing brilliant.
He is doing well.
To hang on to them softs to the very end is quite impressive.
Isn't it?
If McLaren ever move on from their drivers, I'd love to have Russell in there, but obviously I'm happy with the drive he's got at the moment. But,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ow! Flipping heck.
Right.
Yeah, just
Does it hurt when you put pressure on it? Or what?
yeah,
So what did you do?
rolled my ankle.
Where?
Oh, outside the front of the house.
God.
It's not. I mean, it's like it's getting better and better and better. It was quite sore this morning. It's got better throughout the day, so nothing dramatic. Just got to take it easy a bit. That's all. Right then, lads. I'm gonna join Uncle Mike
Yeah.
in the P2 comms box. I shall see you guys later. Good luck.
Ta-da.
Hopefully it's entertaining for you. Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure it will be, mate. Right, take it easy, lads.
Ta-da.
Right, I'm just awaiting an invite from Jess, and then. What I do with battery, I deploy it. I just leave it to the final straight because I can't do it during lap. So when I do it during lap, I just lose a shitload of time. So I just leave it to the final straight and just deploy it on the final straight. That's what I do. I know it's not the quickest way to do it.
I think that's the advantage with a steering wheel. You just press it with your thumb.
I know, yeah, because
you don't even have to take. You don't even have to take. And of course, I haven't got it on hold. Sorry,
No,
it only stays on as long as I got my finger on the button.
yeah.
Which means that I can't leave it on. It means I can forget to use it, but I can't leave it on.
Yeah. Like I say, it's just
Waston told me that. Hooky.
Oh yeah.
Because I said to Hooky, I said I keep leaving my ERS on, then spinning on the next corner. And he said, "Oh, put it so that it only works when you press the button."
Well, yeah, because you don't want another 160 brake horsepower on traction limited corner, because it's just too much of a tyre scope with.
Exactly.
No.
So no, I don't think. I'm just hoping for a top 10 finish.
Yeah,
I'm not hoping for anything spectacular.
I'm wanting a top 6. If I get top 6, I'll be happy. I've really, the past 3 races, I've really just not got the points I should have got in the races. I've made mistakes in every single one, so I want an error-free race.
Well, I've struggled in the last couple of races.
Yeah, but like I say, I think Japan was a shame. The weather was like, if it was wet at the start and dry at the finish, you'd have got a good result because you'd have been flying at the end there. But
I'll just
and
have
also,
one.
what I'd do is make sure you've got your wing setting, put it to yes rather than auto. So then it'll change whatever.
When can I do that?
I think you can do that. I'm not sure you can do it at the formation lap. I think you can do it when you're in the race. I'm not sure about the formation lap. I'll look at the formation lap for me if I can do it during the formation lap. I think you might be able to. I'm not sure. Still not got an invite.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just going to do the best I can, and I don't expect that to be very good.
No, just do what you can. Just get what you can out of it. Like I say, the tyres are going to be very difficult. It's going to be like tyre wear is going to be quite high around here. So.
I think the trouble is if you don't start on softs, the start's going to be very hard.
Yeah, I had that a bit in Japan. Like my start for the line was poor. I gained a lot of places because there's a lot of like spin incidents.
Yeah.
But my initial launch wasn't that great. But I was starting dead last, so I wasn't going to hold up anybody behind me. So it wasn't too bad. But if I started mid-grid, I'd have lost several places, I think.
We've got a break week next week, I think, because it's Easter. So
yeah, I'm up in Coles.
Oh, nice.
doing some work.
I might go to my sister's, I think. I think I want the invite now. Do this. There we go. I should have an invite now.
Yeah, I just had one. Just going to check that my broadcast is working.
Yeah,
Yes.
because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't come up for me.
How many drivers are we expecting tonight?
I've gone sim grid for me. I'll have a look on there.
Anyone taking penalties? I wouldn't have thought so.
No,
this late in the
nobody.
season.
No, not a single driver's taking penalties.
Good.
The only driver that's signed at the moment is Quinn. Oh, Catherine. Quinn and Catherine. So we should have 18 drivers.
Oh, good. Oh, bugger. I got 5 minutes, haven't I? Be back in a sec.
Yeah, I think Catherine's wheel's broken, so she can't. She's race. So she's.
Oh, that is cruel.
I know she's doing quite well. She's doing quite well. I was quite impressed by the way she was driving. She's having.
That's cruel. There's no other word for it.
No, yeah.
I just hope that my wheel doesn't play up.
Yeah, it hangs on for its next 4 races.
Yeah, because I've lost signal twice in the last month with my steering wheel, and I don't know whether it was a glitch with the internet.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, love.
Saying cruel. What's the matter?
Jamie.
What's wrong?
Oh, one of the, you know, the other lass that's partnering Jess in this game. She can't race for the rest of the season. She's got a fault on her steering wheel. Mean, that is.
No, it's her first season. Well, she did well in, I think, Qatar. She actually cost line first, but she got a time penalty. She's speeding the pit lane, cost of the win.
That's mean, that is.
Yeah. Just check settings.
Yeah, I had a couple of good races with her.
Yeah.
Early part of the season. Second half, I haven't done so well, really. I think I'm down in 12th in the championship, which is poor, really, for me.
Yeah. You got 18's a decent turnout.
Well, we got 13 so far.
I know some people like join late though, don't they? It's just... We've only got 2 people. Oh.
No, I'm just saying there's 13 at the moment.
Oh, right. Hopefully, I think some of us should be joining. At least the grid's easier set up. Today. No engine penalties.
Yeah, no sprint.
You start. Yeah, no.
No sprint.
No.
And the qualifying counts.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm going to qualify, to be honest, because I'm so rusty.
No.
Because normally I practice between 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, because of the Grand Prix.
And of course I haven't.
No, I practiced this morning. I did
a race this morning.
And I put up my AI to 95, and I beat Verstappen, who's like seems like 10 seconds quicker than everybody else for some reason. I beat him by about 15 seconds, I think it was.
Yeah,
so that's a second half. That's like half a second lap. Which is good.
I did it on 100, and I won it by about. Just trying to think now. 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And my fastest lap was a 1:30.4.
Mine was a 30.5, I think, but I didn't use any airs or anything. I was just didn't use any. So if I used a bit of battery, I maybe could have gone a tenth or two quicker.
Yeah, I think I did use a bit of battery, but it was only it was where I normally use it, if you know what I mean. I didn't flatten it or anything.
No.
I tend to keep it around about the 70% mark when I cross before. You know the last DRS zone. I use a little bit coming out of that corner, but I never let it go below 70.
No.
Along that straight.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously you build it up a bit then when you brake for the one corner and the second corner, and then the last corner you build it back up a little bit. And then I play with it during the lap then on the slow corners.
Yeah, I noticed around here the battery charges up quite quick, so it's not like.
Well, I've turned my battery recharge down to try and save my rear tyres.
Well, you knocked it down to out of interest.
80.
Oh, I might do that then, because I don't think, because I did notice my rears were going off a little bit, so I might change mine to 80 then.
I don't know what the difference is between 100 and 80 regarding how.
I don't think it'd be a great
I don't know whether it's linear. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't spent the time to work it out. But it's so important for me to keep my. If I'm going to try and do soft, hard, soft, it's so important for me to try and not destroy my tyres. Otherwise, I won't be able. I'll have to change my. And I'm going to go. If I go hard, I won't have enough softs. So I'll have to leave it on balanced. So that cuts my options down a bit. It means I got two sets of mediums I probably won't use. Unless there's funny safety cars and I try to use the mediums at the end. But I do agree with you, I don't find the mediums particularly good. They don't seem to last much longer than the softs, to be honest. But I think this is going to be a bit of a struggle, but there we are. What can I expect?
No, you just got to do what you can to do the maximum. You got to just do what.
Try and avoid the mistakes is the biggest trick.
Yeah, definitely.
Try not to speed in the pit lane, and try not to speed if there's a safety car or virtual safety car.
Yeah.
And then try to avoid track limits.
Yeah.
I didn't pick any track limits up on, well, I picked up one, I think, but I didn't pick up any time penalties for my race against Max.
No.
So that was encouraging. I think I can go flat out for about 5 laps on the softs. And then the last two, I got to treat 1 or 2 corners with a bit of respect.
To run to lap 7, and then I might.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Lap 7, and then 15 laps on the hards, and then 7 laps on the softs at the end.
I just find the mediums they're not that. They just last about 9 laps. Like,
yeah, they don't.
And they're slow. And they're slow.
And they're not quick in the first 6.
Yeah.
Bit like the hards were in the real race. They weren't any good.
No, yeah. No, they weren't. No, you could think it sort of screwed Fry over that safety car, because they were going quite well, and then.
Well, let's push Max out of the way for a while.
Yeah, I think Russell's the biggest threat to McLaren. I think he's the biggest threat. I think personally. But...
Well, I think the biggest threat to Lando is Piastri.
Yeah, he's upped his game. He's upped his game this year.
I had a
He's
feeling
really-
that he was going to be at this particular, the one we just had, Bahrain. I thought he was going to win that because
Yeah, I think-
I just got the impression that Norris was feeling a little bit of pressure from him and not driving as well because of it.
Yeah,
His psychologist needs to have a long chat with him.
yeah.
I think he's overdriving the car.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're going now.
And I've been there and I got that T-shirt.
Yeah, forget to pick softer for quali, so then if you mess up a lap, you can come in and just put another set on.
Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, because we'd obviously do a restart, so...
Because you'd have enough time if you sort of
And
like
it's a good thing
go
we're doing
straight in the
fresh
pit.
tyres for the race, because then it makes the softs better, because we wouldn't run in the softs, have to put a coil lap on them, so it makes it better, this lobby restart. Makes the strategy easier, I think.
It does.
Anyway. Softer, there we go.
So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, two people haven't. But I think we're going to get a couple of new drivers next time. I think we're going to replace a couple of these guys. So Rageman might be coming back. So that'll be.
Yeah.
He's
No,
on
I
the
li-
waiting list. So
I like Rageman.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of good races with him over the years. Right. Setup.
Yeah, that'll be. Bahrain's at the top for me, so that's good.
Mine's all the way down the bottom.
Make sure I've got the right fuel. I don't want to miss fuel. Make sure. See what this 80%'s like. If it's not much difference in pace, I'll keep it.
Car's ready. Let's get it out.
Because I think it'll be better for the race. Like, if we make the tyres go an extra lap, then that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge in this race.
Right, I'm leaving the pit.
Same, I've already left, so you should have an empty. So you should be okay. Well, I've got another driver just joined one corner, so I've got 17. So I'm third in line, I think. Where am I going? It's not the line. Not a bad bank lap.
Slow.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
There wasn't a great deal of confidence in that lap.
No, I think at start of quali you don't get as much grip. I noticed the grip really does ramp up during the session, so my first set didn't feel that great, but I think the rest of the lap was alright. I made a bit of a moment, you know, that corner top at end of sector 2, that corner. I went a bit wide there, so I've got a couple of tenths in this lap for sure, but I'm not going to get that lap Rich did, no way. I can't gaze lap times. Going without fuel. Yeah. Good job near the end of the lap. You're on the lap, you're just coming in. I've run out of fuel, that's why I'm going slow. There you go.
No, not terribly impressed with that lap.
No. At least you got time on the board, that's the main thing.
Yes.
You don't want to be scrolling. I've had a few quali sessions where I've been like invalidated the first couple of laps, and last lap you've got to, you can't fully push in last lap, you've got to get a lap on the board.
Yeah.
No.
It's yeah. It's puts a lot of pressure on you.
Oh my god, between 2nd and 6th, it's like a 10th. If you take away Rich, this is a very close grid.
Well, I'm struggling a bit, and that's just the way it is. As I said, I haven't done my usual practice routine because I watched the race.
No, you get out of sync, don't you? If you get a little bit like rusty, then.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
And I wasn't able to warm my tyres up either because I was following Ferrari.
Ferrari weren't you? Yeah, because you were just.
And I couldn't do what I wanted to do, so hopefully now I'll have a clear lap.
Show them fresh tyres. I'm leaving the pit right now. Yeah, you got. I can see on the map now. You got lots of clear air around you now. So, sometimes you got an Aston ahead. I don't know what he's doing.
I think he's on a in lap.
Oh, right.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
You might run out of fuel. I don't know. What's going on?
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Still not very good.
No. That's better. 28-2. Fourth.
No, not very happy with that.
No. It's very difficult really. It's like I'm fourth, but I'm not expecting to stay there. I think other guys behind will go quicker, but
Okay, our best lap so far, 1 minute 28.7.
right.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
I'm only 10th off the front row. Bloody hell. Oh. Bad. Last sector was good, but the first two sectors weren't so good. See, about 2.5 minutes, I think.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. 12.
Mucked the last corner up.
Oh, were you up?
I still went quicker.
Alright.
It's
Oh
just,
yeah, right back. Oh yeah.
It's just that I could have gone a lot quicker.
It's a lot better than being I reckon you'd be top 10 with that, I reckon.
Tis what it is.
Can't
Yeah,
see
I was a bit
5.
disappointed. I wobbled coming out of the last corner.
Oh yeah. So you've been like, literally lost like a 10th, would you say? Huh?
Oh, if not more, because I lost all my momentum.
Oh yeah, because it's about, cause you just lose down the straight.
Tenth and a half, 2 tenths, I'd say. Tenth and a half, probably.
Missed turn one up. Nah, this lap's done. I'll keep going though, cause
Yeah, it's a pity about the last corner. That would have been a half decent lap.
Oh. Just a bit of sound there, it's weird. Oh, this is so annoying. I'd have the quicker lap here, but I messed up sector 1. Quick. Would have been barely quicker. I think I was hitting my wall there in terms of lap time.
Yeah, it's a good lap, 18-2. 28-2.
Yeah, not far off the front row. I was quite happy with that.
I think I'd have been in the low 3s, I think. Or high 3s. So I probably...
You could have been 7th, I reckon.
Oh, 10th... Oh, no, it'd have been in the 2s, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you'd have been...
Just? Probably would have been 6th.
Yeah, you'd have been very close to me, I think. Yeah. But that's the best qualifying this season, so...
My second worst. The last worst one was in the rain.
Oh, yeah. It's Australia, wasn't it?
Yeah, Australia? I think so. I got Jess alongside of me.
Yeah, I've got the 2 quick teams ahead of me, the Mercs and the Alpines. I'm like best of the rest.
Yeah.
Just got to try and stick with them. I'll try and keep in their DRS. That's what I've got to do, basically. Let them drag me along. I think that battery change, I'm going to keep that battery change because I didn't lose much pace in quality, and I think for the race it'll be better.
Well, I hope it works for you.
Yeah, if I can go a lap longer in the race than on one of these stints, that could pay dividends at the end, you know, if I can go.
It also puts more work on the front tyres.
Yeah, I was struggling rears though. Rears, I had like 10% more on the rears, so I don't mind because in China I was in the rare position where I had more on the front than the rears. Everyone else had struggling the rears, but
We
So I
just
don't mind.
abort this one, don't we?
Yeah. Just do like a launch and then just back out of it.
I've forgotten what position I was now.
9th.
Oh God. Just start the racing.
Yeah, just do a start and then just retire.
And then
That's
remember
what I
to
do.
put the race setup in.
Yeah. Wasn't too bad a launch.
See where we go from here then.
Right, I'm back. Nobody gets in. Shut the door.
I've had a podium round here in the past, and I've not with one hub, and I've had a couple of DNFs. So
I had a second place.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Season we won the constructors in. So on purpose, that race on purpose, all I wanted to do is get a fastest lap because I knew that was an extra point. So I basically drained all my battery and just fastest lap by a second because I thought that's an extra point because you only need like 8 points, I think. So I knew if I got the extra fast lap point, then that'd take one away from Red Bull.
Oh, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we get points for fastest lap now?
Yeah, you do. You got one last week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Outside top 10, so you got 3 points last week.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you
Fire's
saying
got
that.
a penalty, but he was still a 10th ahead of you, I think. But you wouldn't have gained a point anyway. You'd just lost the fast lap point. You'd just got a 10th place. So you didn't gain anything. You didn't lose anything because of that.
Didn't gain anything. Yeah.
No, it's just it didn't really matter. I finished 11th or 10th that race. So
No. See if I can do a bit better than last week.
yeah, hopefully don't get damaged at the start. I think a lot of people will start on softs because it's the default one the game gives you, I think. So
Yeah, it's how quick I could go on the hards is going to be the
yeah,
it's going to be the defining factor.
yeah, because the hards, I did the run on the hards, and they don't lose much time over a stint. Like they're quite consistent. Like
But they're a good second and a bit slower than the softs.
Yeah, so you don't want to be starting on them really, and it take a few laps to get up to speed on them. I've not take 2 laps to get up to speed on them.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
So you need to be careful at them stages of the early stages of the race.
Yeah, your outlap, you're just being a bit cautious on 2 or 3 corners.
Yeah, because you don't have the full, because you just don't have the grip you normally would have.
Right, load your setup.
Yeah. It's quite quick. Good setup's quick when you've got no engine penalties. Just do.
Yeah.
I'll get my timer ready. 2-minute timer. Everyone's been well behaved on the ready ups this season, so it's good. Setup's the main priority, and then your starting tyre, and then fuel. And then after that, sort strategy out. But as long as you got your start, I'll go harder here. As long as you got strategy right, then setup loaded.
So where are you starting, Jane?
5th. I've literally got 2 Mercs Alpines ahead of me. Oh, someone's starting on mediums. One of the Alpines starting on mediums. I can see. I think they're gonna.
I don't like the mediums.
No, I don't like them round here. No, I normally like mediums best of all tyres, but round here they're awful. We've got a Mercs and hards. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Got medium hard, soft hard, medium soft, and all soft tires around the grid.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being.
No, you can do the repairing damage now if you want. It's on the second thing.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Oh. Oh, I've got more wind damage. Fucking hell. Same as China.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, DRS is now available. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now. Right, a gap to the teammate ahead of us. 3.3 seconds. box, we're coming in this lap.
Right, I'm going to pick this lap.
Okay.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Go! Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
Oh my god.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Gap to the car in front, 2.5 seconds. Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
What the hell?
Okay, good work. Great pass. Gap to your teammate ahead, 3.6 seconds. Lost some time to the car behind. Tyre condition still looking good. work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, gap ahead, 3.2 seconds. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 7.4 seconds. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, clear.
Okay, I'm pitting.
Okay, we can't take you right now. Pit next lap. Next lap. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.7 seconds. That's it, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Right.
Head down and
No, I just got a 3-second penalty.
Oh.
Slightly missed my braking point.
Yeah.
And
Unlucky. No, I'm holding these two back. I'm quicker than them.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 11.2 seconds. Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.7 seconds.
No, I can't hold them two back. Too fast. Whoa.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 9.3 seconds.
Now they're gone. Bring it home now. some battle for third place. Four cars are right with each other. I'm like 3 seconds behind them, so I don't quite have the pace of those guys, but my tyre, I pitted too early, I think. My tyres are going off now. Might be a bit of fireworks head, you never know.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yeah, these tyres are gone.
Come on. Now
Well done, Joe.
we
Well
can
done.
fight.
Seventh, that's maximum I had today. I'm happy with that. I got damage on that one again, like in China, very minor damage, that might have affected me, I don't know. But ninth, well done, you got points.
Yeah.
Good drive. Good drive.
Yeah, it's not your fault, alright? Let's get that straight. But you made me go one more lap on the Reds because
yeah.
I was too close behind you.
Oh, sorry.
And no, it doesn't matter, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And then I decided to pit 2 laps early for the Reds.
Yeah,
and
I
you
pitted
said
too
you
early.
were going in the pits, and I thought, oh, you're joking. So of course I pitted 1 lap earlier instead of 2.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think I'd have beaten Jess anyway.
No, I was behind 2. I thought
Someone hit me on the main straight.
Yeah, I got hit up the rear. I got hit up the rear by somebody.
No, on the side. On the side.
Oh, right.
On the main
that's
straight.
weird.
About halfway down. In other words, someone was trying to pass me with the DRS and misjudged pulling out and clipped the back of the car.
Yeah, I got
It was
one
either
hit.
Salo or Proverb.
Yeah, me and Salo came together at the start. I'm not sure whose fault it was. He spun round and dropped to the back. I got damage from that, which I think might have affected my pace a little bit because my fastest lap was 4/10 off what I did. So.
Well, mine was very close to my best ever lap. I did a 30.5.
But 7, I'll take 7. It's not bad.
It's points, 9th. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's like them front, like, so I was with Papa, Squash and Funky, and I undercut them by 2 seconds, and they came with me second lap, and they just pulled away second lap. They were just so much quicker at the end of the race. To be fair, I was hanging on to their DRS, I think, for the most of the race, and once I lost DRS, they were just gone.
Yeah.
I don't think I got a single warning that race, which I'm quite proud of.
Oh, I had 3 seconds, but it didn't make any difference.
No, I say 9th, that's pretty good. That's in this tier, in this lobby, it's very, very fast lobby, so, like...
Yeah, it's like Carl said, you've got to lower your expectations, realising the quality of the drivers in the group.
I was thinking top 6, no, I was like 5 seconds off the top. I was like 4 seconds off top 6, so that's not too bad. There wasn't any DNFs, I don't think, tonight, was there? I can't remember. There was no safety. It was good to have a race out of safety car, because that felt good, you know.
I think there was a couple ghosters.
Yeah, there was. I had a funny moment. I had
2 ghosters?
Yeah, I had the Ferrari. It did a snap in the, you know, the midsection where it's like all the high-speed corners. He just snapped and he ghosted, and like, and then he turned, and then I was about to jump inside of him. He turned solid again. That was weird. He had a slide and ghosted. I don't know how that happens. He never disconnected or anything. That's very weird.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry? Yeah, done. Yeah, just talking to James. James came 7th and I came 9th and Jess came 8th.
Colin's going to join in a sec, he says.
I would have fought Jess a lot harder, but I had a 3-second penalty, so it was pointless. So I just let her go to make sure that I could stay behind her and pull away from Matthias. But yeah, it was hard on a circuit I'm not what I consider bad at. But my qualifying I was disappointed with. Do a 28.4 and wobble on the last corner when you lose all your momentum. I mean, that must have cost me a shed full.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But there we are. Would I have had an accident if I'd gone quicker and been in a different part of the grid? Who knows?
Nobody knows. The thing. It's not about ifs. It's about.
But yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. I had some nice battles out there. I had fun. That's the main thing. I enjoyed it.
Well, I was a bit disappointed because I pulled over to the right and I stayed there. I didn't alter my line, and yet someone hit me in the back. That is careless. If they'd taken me out, I would have gone ballistic. But I don't even know if it gave me damage to the rear of my car. I don't know.
No, nothing. No. Yeah, I think I had Cowboy drive me up the rear. It was like, yeah. Because 2 cars were passing me DRS, and obviously, cause when cars pass you DRS, you brake early because you want to sacrifice the entry for a good exit to repass them, and you just
exactly.
Don't clear them. Like, if you're in a battle like that, you're not going to brake normally. You're going to brake early because you just don't give a damn about the entry because the entry's gone. The entry's gone. The entry's gone basically.
Well,
so,
you know, I am not anywhere near the best driver in this group, but. I feel that some of the top drivers in this group, they concentrate on the car in front, but they don't look at the car in front of the car they're chasing.
No.
And they don't realise, he's going to brake early now because he's right on his bumper.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they got no sense of press. Well, put it this way, if they drove their car like they drive their Formula 1 car, I'd take their licence away.
No, yeah.
Because they got no perception of what's going on around them.
Yeah.
And I could name several of them that are like that. I mean, Salo, in all fairness to him, took me out in Austria last season. And he put a complaint in against himself. But it was exactly the same manoeuvre as what happened then.
Yeah.
He pulled out too late. I don't know whether it was Salo or whether it was Proverb. But
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what made it start. Cause I don't know if it was my fault or he spun me. I don't know. But I just got that stupid minor damage, which I absolutely freaking hate. That's my 2 strongest tracks where I've had damage on that one, and it's damage where you don't pick, you lose too much time changing the wings, so you just ride it for the rest of it. Like, because it was barely showing on the MFD, but
yeah. Well, thanks for that.
Okay, I think Colin's about to join, but
yeah, I'll stay put until he does. Chris. Cost me a place, that did as well.
Yeah.
Because someone else went past me after he hit me. Because I had to quickly snap the steering wheel to gain control of the car. And of course, on a main straight, you do that, you lose all your momentum. I don't think I lifted, but I might have done.
Yeah.
You know, after he hit me.
Yeah.
After he hit me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't say without watching the replay.
No, you can't. That's the thing.
I don't think Jess lost too much to the drivers behind her.
No, Jess was sort of. I think Jess is not a strong track for her. I don't think she's not as strong as she was. Like she's struggling a bit in practice, I think.
No, well, 9th. In that group, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I think top 10 is a good result in that.
Yeah.
I think anything at top 10 you should be happy with.
Well, I couldn't do any more.
No, definitely not.
I could have avoided the 3 seconds, and that would have meant that me and Jess would have had a better fight.
Yeah, you probably would have maybe put a bit more of a fight, but when you got a 3 second quicker, there's not really much point. Really.
No, I did try to wind her up for a while.
Yeah, I think
and then when there was 2 laps to go, I thought this is pointless.
Yeah,
I was hoping that she'd overdrive the car, but I think she sort of like said to herself, and I don't blame her, I'll either pass John or I won't bother.
No.
Because it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were pulling away from Matthias anyway, so it didn't make a lot of difference. It wasn't as though if she stayed there, she'd end up with Matthias on her tail, and then God knows what could happen with 3 of us going towards a corner.
Yeah.
But we were comfortably pulling away from Matthias, so it really didn't. Because I think at one time, I went past him, and by the time Jess caught me up, I was 5 seconds in front of Matthias.
Yeah. I think Matthias has 3 seconds at the end as well, I think. So
He did.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But he was on hards and I was on softs. So I had to get past him.
Yeah, I don't think ending on hards is a good idea, because you just a sitting duck. Like, you're just an absolute sitting duck. But the last lap I was struggling big time. Like, I almost binned it because the tyres were gone. I pitted too early. But I wanted to be aggressive because I wanted to get a better result. So I thought my only chance of getting 5th here is to pit early and just try and hang out. But it didn't work, and I didn't lose anything because of it, but I didn't gain anything. So it's a risk I think that was worth taking.
Yeah. Well, I was going to be in the same boat as you. I was going to pit on your lap.
Yeah.
But as soon as you said you were pitting, I looked at the distance and I thought, I mightn't be held up much, but I'm going to be held up. And I thought, no, I won't bother. I'll just do it next lap. But there we are. I don't think Colin's coming by the sound of it.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think a 30.4 was my fastest lap in practice, and a 30.5 in the race.
That's good.
So it's consistent. I didn't think I was very quick on the hards, but there we are.
No, I was in DRS all the time. DRS has helped me out a lot because
that was the problem. I fell out of DRS after the pit stop, and because I was holding on to everybody up until on the softs.
Yeah.
In fact, because there was 6 cars in front of me, all in a train, I had 100% ERS.
Yeah.
But I couldn't overtake because you'd have to overtake 3 cars to do it. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I'll just sit here now and I'll go in on my normal lap. And then, of course, you said you were pitting. So I thought, well, I'll try one more. And they still didn't lose me.
No.
I was still in DRS. But there we are. Maybe I should have done one more lap. Not one there, pushed it even further, like.
Yeah.
Oh, well. At least it was a top 10, anyway. Yeah, I don't think either of the suspects who hit me finished in front of me anyway.
Yeah. No.
But I will have another look at it. I don't know.
Solo finished behind you. I've pinged him in mine, which I sent if he's joining. Solo was behind you.
Yeah, and Proverb.
Proverb was behind me, so he'd be behind you.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make any difference. And if I get an apology off either one of them, there we go. I definitely won't bother.
That was frustrating.
Hello, Carl. Carl? Well, it said Colin was in the chat.
Yeah, but I got damaged lap 1 again, and it was that same as China where you don't feel it, but I think I lost a temp or two. I think I lost a bit of...
Yeah. What was it, wing damage or...?
Yeah, if you go on my stream, you go around 55 minutes, you can see
I'll
it.
have a look at that now.
I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if it's my fault or if it's
Did you
his fault.
see the guy that hit me on the main straight?
Yeah, I saw that, Proverb.
Idiot.
I don't know what he was doing. I think... Because I noticed he let you go. Because it looked really weird. I think I don't know what he did. I reckon he looked up at the menu, yeah?
Yeah.
And accidentally steered the car.
See, the thing is,
maybe.
I think I pitted too early in both things, but I had to go for it because I knew that's my only chance of getting them people. Because I felt like DRS would keep me in bed, so I thought I had to pit early. I had to go for it. I lost nothing because of it, so I
lost a place to Salo because of that. But as I was following him and keeping in the DRS, he disappeared on turn 3.
Oh yeah, we saw. Well, I didn't see that. Mike caught that.
So I beat him anyway, so it really didn't make any flipping difference.
But I was actually on board Proverb at the time, and I was like, "Oh God, I thought it was the end of you. I thought, oh, that's Dad in the wall then." Yeah,
I quickly rocked the steering wheel and kept my foot down, and it just seemed to. It didn't seem. After it happened, it didn't seem much of a tap. But at the time, it felt like a big one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the car really didn't do anything. It sort of like said, yeah, all right, is it you? You know, and it didn't send me...
That's good though, Dad. That's got to be happy with 9th.
Well, it is with that group of boys.
It was a good, I was saying, top 10's good. I say top 10 results good. Like,
yeah.
Right.
No safety cars?
No, that was good.
See, I honestly, I think when people say... we need safety cars because races are boring. I think that's a load of horse shit. Because tonight's race was, in my opinion, the most exciting race I've seen all season.
And there wasn't one safety car. 13 seconds off the win, which is pretty good. 13 seconds, yeah. That's half a second lap. That's pretty good.
A safety car would have ruined that race.
Yeah.
Because everyone was on such different strategies, it made it exciting.
Yeah.
I think J-Luke made a mistake starting on hards. I think because he was...
Oh, I think that was a big screw-up. I don't know what he was thinking. He would have won that race if he didn't do that.
I think he lost time behind me because I kept nailing it. Like, if everyone bothered me, but turn 1, I had so much confidence diving into turn 1. I was sending it from way back and making it stick. I almost
did some great moves.
I almost rear-ended Papa Squash because I was breaking that like. But.
Yeah,
that was brilliant.
I let Jess go in the end because I had a 3-second penalty and I didn't see the point.
There was just a massive offset on you. She pitted Jess pitted too late in my view. I pitted too early. She pitted too late.
Yeah. Right, lads, I'm going to go and have some dinner. I shall see you guys later on.
Ta-ra, Roll.
Great week.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, Roll.
Yeah. See you, John.
Good night. Well done, by the way.